Girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick card. Today is going to be what are they doing? So let's keep it open-minded. Well, they don't really know what they're doing right now. They're in the middle of the road. They have to make a decision. Do they stay put or do they go for it? Interesting. So let's have a look. Let's do 2 pounds and then we do a major arcana and we might develop because we haven't done developing thing for a while. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what are they doing? 3 of Pentacle. Ace of 1, Page of 1. There's a level of frustration that could be very much your frustration as well. Not only them, because there is a Page of Wands here, and you know what I feel about this little thing. It's an idea of not knowing what they want, wanting a piece of you, wanting to, navigate around things and people depending on the direction of the wind and whatever, whatever serves them, they will do or they will say. So I will be very careful about this because it's a smooth talker. Smooth talker, as we say. So they can say whatever you want to hear. Is that for real? No. So be aware. So there's a lot of desire and a lot of passion. There's also an idea of moving forward towards you. Very direct, very fiery, very feisty little thing. But is that all it is? Okay, so I have to develop. Good, that's what we were saying, right? Let's develop on this one. Yeah, they're very quick. And they're gonna use the words, the sword, the mind, the ego to navigate. And they really want something out of you, right? So that's what they're doing. On the other hand, that could be your decision as well to drop that darkness because it's going to be like this probably for a long time and you're not prepared to carry on this little game because it feels like it's very much like a game for this person, very immature, no matter which age that person is. It is really for you time to, I think I'm so frustrated now. I'm just like, no, I'm done here. So you dropping that heavy weight and you elevate yourself because you want to listen to your heart. Don't get me wrong, if it's a bit of fun, all is well, but you're getting hurt here or you're getting frustrated because you actually feel something else. And if it's just going to be using you, and that can be as well in business, if it's just about that and there's not kind of an exchange, then what the point? You kind of like, what, I can maybe easily do without you, right? Yeah, because what you want is an equal give and take. Don't get me wrong, they can also drop that attitude, drop that darkness and heavy weight and open at the level of the heart. Please do, yes. If they do, yeah, good. But if they don't, you move forward because you're looking for people who either are going to pay you for your worth, going to recognize your talent, or you're going to want to be with someone who actually want to love you as much as you love them and respect you and be transparent and not playing like they do. So what they do if they're in transition, we're going to have obviously major arcana, but let's not forget the first card we saw. When you have that in the middle of the road, do I go there? Do I go there? Do I carry on being a player, a smooth talker, or am I going to mean what I mean and and open the heart and treat this lady or this gentleman properly? So they're thinking about it. Good, but the frustration is growing, so they have to get into action, and for you as well. Let's have a major arcana. Let's see, right? Card number 1, what are they doing? The world, yes. There is movement forward. I like it. One way or another, either you move away from this energy because you know what, I want something else. Fair enough. Or they're actually moving to the next chapter in their life, and actually with that Ace of Wands, there is that beginning. There is that beginning, that new power, that fire. I want to start something new. Let's do this, but let's do it properly with respect. I have a positive vibe on this one, so I wouldn't say, because the Knight of Swords is someone who obviously think. It's not just like, oh yeah, I want to have a room here. I think about it and then boom, I'm ready for it. So I have a good intuition about this one, but keep your eyes open, okay? Okay, as I always say, stay aware. Okay, pile number 2, what are they doing? That's what we do. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, 8 of Swords, beautiful. So, yeah. Well, what they're doing is that they realize it was love at first sight, or they're ready to make their offer. It's very possible that they saw you as a tsunami of love, of emotion, of like, my goodness, oh my goodness. On the other context, trying to cover different scenario here, you could receive an offer that is so juicy, you're like, holy mother of God. Whoa, am I ready for this? Of course. Because it's an idea of someone feeling the need to apologize and say, yeah, I'm ready to open my heart and say how much I love you. But maybe at first they ran away because you were too much. It was too much of a tsunami, as I said. But also it could be you being shy. Do I deserve this job? Do I deserve this offer? Oh my God, this is not possible. Panicky. So you'd be like this, right? This is my panicky face. Because it was an idea of limiting ourselves within our mind. It's just in our mind. God, it's very hot here in London. It's just a limitation we have here when we can definitely have access to that energy. But you or the other person may feel like, no, don't be silly. I can't deserve that amount of love or that kind of job. I mean, my God, no, it's a dream come true. And then you can be panicky a little bit, but it's just in your mind. Just open your eyes and free yourself from that mindset. Just make that decision. Why do I feel I can't get to that success or be with that person I truly love? Why do you think like this? Let's have more information. Yeah. You have to go back to the original, trauma, and that could be also a karma debt, also an aussi, that's in French, and heal that part of you. What makes you believe that you don't deserve? What makes them believe that they don't deserve to be truly happy? Maybe they still had to recover from something that was very, traumatic, very awful, very painful, but they have to do that work and heal and allow themselves to go to the next level. It's time, definitely time. Yeah, you both know that you meant to be together, that offer, that whatever is meant to be, and the how am I going to make this work? I don't know, I'm panicking. It could be, moving abroad, it could be traveling overseas, it could have been, yes, that there was a third party at some point and they had to figure it out. They were maybe feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm stuck in that relationship. I had love at first sight for you, and maybe I'm trying to be a bit, naughty, and I apologize because I'm actually feeling the love for you. But how are we going to make this work? 3 people, it's a bit too busy for me, I would say. So how are we going to make it work? But it's quite obvious that you are each other's final destination. So it's also for the work. It could also be that there's the need to travel, to go, in a different place, to go, to a distance to actually get to that job. Or maybe as well, you could have a relationship with someone slightly younger than you, or as well from different background, but it doesn't matter. Love is love, right? So let's have more information. Yeah, it's definitely someone who has butterfly for you, but kept you at bay because excuse me, George is here, because there was too much, my God. And also maybe if they were in a relationship with someone else, they had to keep the appearances. I'm in control, I am not going there, I'm not doing this, right? I'm a married man or a married woman, doesn't have to be a man, no gender here, or it can be a boss, we're working together, let's not go down that road, right? But at the same time, definitely they feel you can't avoid that, right? So they can push you away and be hot, cold, in, out, not whatever they feel. And at some point, they're gonna be able to release that fear and enjoy. Yeah, they know that with you, it's about building something. It's not about a bit of fun and that's it. They very much know that you're someone who wants to be grounded, and also maybe now you're focusing more on your career, on your money, on your stability, emotional stability as well. That you do not want to be like one day here, one day there, hot, cold, what is that? No. I am just not going down that road. I am, where I am today because I'm careful with my stability, and I'm not going to allow anyone just blow it, right? So they're aware what you require. So yeah, there's definitely a change of perspective here. Things cannot continue the same way. It's obvious when you have this kind of magnificent energy, and it's a gift. It's something that is almost like wow, enormous, and it's mind-blowing. You're not expecting that can be love at first sight, and of course that's going to completely transform your way of thinking. your perspective on life, your perspective of love. I wasn't expecting this. I'm supposed to be with someone else. I'm not supposed to be like this. What is going on? It's just a wow, okay? But this is enormous. This is powerful. This is beautiful. Maybe a bit challenging to handle for you as well. And that can be of course you reverse, so that can be you experiencing that, right? Fascinating. So let's have a major arcana. It's nice to develop. I forgot we used to do that before. Hi, hello, Axelle. Hello. Yeah, let's have a major arcana for number 2, the Hierophant. It's definitely meant to be. It's written. What was that? My God. It's yeah, destiny, God, the angels, whatever you want to call it, the universe saying, okay, guys, let's go. It's happening. So it's also a process here. The Hierophant is not like, oh yeah, let's do this now. No, it has been a process for you to learn how to maintain your stability, and not to be like going for it like because of wow, you know, you're taking your time. Yeah, it could be love at first sight, but you're thinking twice because you got burned before, right? So it's a process. Hierophant is definitely guiding you with an invisible hands for sure. Something are written and fated completely. However, there is a process how to maneuver and how to live with it in a more comfortable way. So it's wonderful. It's all good news at the end of the day, so don't you worry about a thing. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.